An announcement for 2 Halloween movies? Dr. Loomis would be so proud of us, guys. This one's for you, Dr. L. The man, the myth, the legend, John Carpenter himself took to Twitter to announce the titles for the 2 Halloween sequels. They will be coming out back to back, a year apart. Looks like that rumor that we heard that they were supposedly going to release the movies in the same year, within the same month, turned out to be false. And even though that would have been really incredible, I think it would have really saturated the market. Would have been so confusing of how you would have marketed the 2 movies. And even though I would have been there for both of them, it would have ended rather quickly. And according to my girlfriend, finishing things quickly is bad. Okay. But with this Twitter video, we get a nice little epilogue letting us know Halloween is coming back. It screams 80s vibe to me, like something I would see on television. If you ever look back at those old horror movie trailers, they have this exact same voice of, "You thought he was dead, but Michael Myers is coming back." The 2 titles that we get is the first sequel coming out in October 16, 2020 is entitled Halloween Kills. And then the follow-up the following year, October 15, 2020, Halloween Ends. So let's dive into what we think about this. First off, David Gordon Green is set to come back for both sequels. He will be directing them back to back. Supposedly shooting begins this fall on the project, so you can expect a whole bunch more information, set photos, possible plot points. Very excited for here. I do like how in the announcement they mentioned this is a Laurie Strode saga, and I think this hints to what they're going with, because we know Blumhouse has said in the past, if they could have it their way, they would make 10 Halloween movies. And I'm over here just like, yes, Jason Blum, keep talking. 10 Halloween movies? So with the last film entitled Halloween Ends, I do not think this is the end for the Halloween franchise. And even if it is, we know horror movies, we've had that word so many times. Freddy's dead, Friday the 13th final chapter. It's never the end. But what they're hinting to is this will be the concluding chapter of Laurie Strode attached to Michael Myers. There's been some rumblings that they're trying to pass the torch to the other Strode girls in this franchise. That is the daughter and granddaughter. So I think these back-to-back movies will end the final engagement, conclude the story once and for all of Laurie Strode versus Michael Myers, and that's gotta sound exciting. But other than that, let's get to the titles. What I think about this, I think the first one, Halloween Kills, I don't know how I feel about that title. One, especially because the K word is a no-no word around YouTube. Every time I use that word, my videos get hit with a demonetization, and even Dead Meat is suffering from this, being that his most popular series is entitled K Count. Trying not to use the word so much here, so in case this video gets hit, in order to keep feeding my beautiful dog, I might have to change the name of Halloween to myself. And if I'm gonna change that title, what's gonna go with Halloween Stabby Stabby? I think that is way more appropriate and just goes with the vibe of Michael Myers. So we'll see after this video. From now on, I call this movie Halloween Stabby Stabby. You know why? I still kind of prefer the old titles that the movies in the past had, like Curse of Michael Myers, Return of Michael Myers. And with the way the last one ended, I thought this one could have really have been named Michael Myers Barbecue Shrimp. Halloween End feels like an appropriate title for some of these movies in these franchises. It's just gonna seem all that more weird whenever they obviously continue this franchise, and it's like, oh, I thought it was the end. Still though, how do you guys feel about this? Are you excited for the titles? What would you have rather have named them? In the end, I'm satisfied and happy with this, and that the ball is actually moving with these films. And if these movies do as well as I'm hoping for, we can get a lot more slasher reboots. Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm looking at you, Freddy. I need you back in my life, man. Anything and everything, go ahead and comment down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.